Rosie O'Donnell certainly doesn't share Roseanne Barr's love for President Donald Trump, but that hasn't affected their friendship. Speaking to Extra at the Emmy-FIC event in New York City for her Showtime series SMILF on Tuesday, O'Donnell, 56, said she and Barr, 65, will always have love for each other. We have 100% conflicting political views and we are very close friends, she said. She's like a big sister to me. She will always be my big sister and I will always love her and defend her. There are people with varying degrees of opinions and I don't think she and I could be any further apart and I love her. And that's just two complicated thoughts that exist in one. O'Donnell, an outspoken critic of the Trump administration who has personally feuded with the president himself, recently penned a complimentary essay about Barr for Time's 100 Most Influential People issue. There has been much said about her love of the current president. Although I don't understand it in any way, I love her still. I have seen the indefensible tweets from her macadamia nut farm, and I forgive her, she wrote. I know what it's like to be like Roseanne. She is the big sister I never had, and she has grown and shrunk right before our eyes with a courage that astounds me. She has been criticized by our president for singing the national anthem. She has openly struggled with mental illness. She travels the breadth of extremities, and that frightens most. But we feel her heart. We have watched her survive it all for 3 decades, and we love her for it. Related, Tom Arnold reviews his Trump-loving troll ex-wife Roseanne Barr's Roseanne reboot-related video, House Divided. Lissy Goranson on how the cast of Roseanne is able to see past political differences. A longtime political progressive, Barr campaigned for the Green Party presidential nomination in 2012. Speaking to People in March, she explained that she voted for Trump in the most recent election to shake up the status quo. I think we need to converse more, but more than anything we need to get involved and run our government for ourselves instead of sitting back and wanting somebody else to do it, she said. Even voting isn't enough. You have to be involved. I talk about this with my grandkids. You have to get in there and get your hands dirty if you want things to go the way you want them to go. We're lucky in this country that we can do that, she continued. We can really get our hands dirty and put our big collective shoulders to the wheel and change and fix things. I think that's what's exciting about our country right now. People are mad, she added, but just being mad doesn't do anything. You're just a toad. But if you're mad and that propels you to get involved to run for office, that was a lot of the reason I ran, just to show other grandparents. We're the most educated, rich generation that ever was, so if we can't do it, nobody can.